Howdy, Possum Patty here, and don't mind the mess on the table here. I am deeply involved in several projects at one time, but it is Tuesday, so let's take a break and, oh, I forgot. Yes, little Miss TT's here too. So let's take a break and do Trash, Trash Tuesday. Come on along. This is just the current container that I put a few trashies in and a bucket of trash, it looks like. Let's see, open this up. And inside, I do have this, yes, container of trash, packaging, junk mail, all kinds of things here to go into a trashy, and actually some Happy Mail stuff I think is in here too. That was just a bunch of stuff I wanted to put into a journal. I've got my big trashy. This one is made out of gift bags. And then I've got this medium trashy made from Drake's Coffee Cakes. And there's a whole bunch of smaller ones in here. Oh, this is one of my faves right here. I've been doing a lot of stuff in that one. And then I got this little skinny one right here. This is another one of my faves. I don't know, I was just so into doing little ones. Tiny Treasures. I think this one was for Tiny Treasures. I think this one was for like little nature things. And oh, this was another little one that I was having a lot of fun in. And this one, Googly Eyed SpongeBob, was given to me by Brittany Blinger Creation. There's like a little tiny one here. What else? This is another one that was gifted to me. Oh, and this was a Christmas one. Yeah, I'll probably have to get this one out at Christmas time again. And that's, you know, Christmas cards and packaging and, oh my, what's this? Scotty dogs. I guess that fell out of the package. And then I had this one with a chicken in the window. Now let's just take all of them out and see which one I want to play in today. Well, first I'm going to move all this spring journaling paper. Possum Patty, why do you have spring journaling paper out? Well, as you can see, April is our rainy month, but it has been the rainiest summer ever. And I'm going to make a rainy day page in my summer journal. Now this, I think we had 3 inches yesterday, and a few days ago we had 4 inches, and a few days before that we had 2.5 inches, and a few days before that we had another 2 inches. And I tried to look it up online, and it said we had 7 inches, but I know we've had like 10 inches of rain. Plus, July and August was very, very rainy too. I'm just going to do a little tiny journaling about rainy day. I know I talked about the rain when I put my willow tree in here, but that's okay. And I talked about the rain when I put my rose pitcher in there. But then after all that, we got another 3 inches. I'm like, I'm just going to make a rainy day page. So I started working on that, but I'm going to move that aside and put it over here next to my, yes, Halloween journal that I'm still working on. I got a couple more days before October starts, and I've got 6 pages in the other journal to do. And Miss TT went out, now she wants to come in again. So why am I showing you the Halloween one? Well, if you were looking through the container at some very colorful things that were sitting on my table, this is an idea I had yesterday morning. Now, yesterday I didn't get to making a video because when I woke up, I had this idea about making this ephemera for Halloween. Now, I actually got this idea from somebody during Janet Nash's live, not this week, I think it was last week, when somebody said they were using pages from their sketchbook or something to put in through their journal. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I've done some Halloween characters and pumpkins and things, and I can make some ephemera for the journal that I'm working on. I keep showing you the piece of cardboard. The journal that I'm working on for October. So I got up early and I flipped through my journal. So these are my Strathmore 500 series mixed media sketchbooks and 500 series mixed media paper. And they're really great to do art in, and I've got sketching and painting in these. I've got some made-up stories. Yeah, look at that one. I've got some really fun stuff in these old journals, and I'm like, I have some very cool Halloween things in here that I could use, look at the dinosaur, in my journals as ephemera. So one thing I have, and this is from October 2017, was everybody was getting into these stackable pumpkins. They're getting these flat pumpkins and stacking them up. And I just did a crazy, very colorful sketch of those. And then I decided to come up with a character for Halloween. And so I'm calling her Honeydew because of her big round green face. And she's got a little friend down here. And she's holding one of these stackable pumpkins. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I can use this as some ephemera in my October journal. So I've got a fairy on this page. This fairy has actual real butterfly wings that I found. Anyway, if you're interested in looking through my art journals, I can put that link in the description box below. And I've got, I think 13 of these, and then 2 Jane Davenport. So there's 15 journals. So anyway, so I got up and I took some pictures of those and I laid them out, and I'm calling these the Honeydew Halloween Ephemera. So there's one page of Little Miss Honeydew in 2 different sizes. Now this one is about 4.5, and this one is about 2 1/4. So you get 2 big ones and 3 little ones. And then also 5 pumpkin stacks. And the same thing, this is just about 4 inches, and this one is about 2.5. So we've got 4, and we've got about 2.5, about approximately, ish, we'll call it ish. Now, as always, when I have something to share with you, it is absolutely free. You can download these from my Google Drive with the links I'll put below, and you can print them out and cut them out and use them in your October/Halloween journal. A little possum patty ephemera here. Again, I will link my Google Drive. You can download these and print them out. Now, how they come out depends on the paper that you have. So these are a little bit brighter than these, just a little tiny bit more colorful, because this is matte photo paper. I'm going to get some glossy photo paper, and I'm going to get some sticker paper and see how they come out on that. But this is all I had right now, was a regular cardstock and matte photo paper. And the photo paper does have nicer colors. I don't know how it's coming across on the camera, but especially the reds and oranges do look a lot nicer on the photo paper. So this is my Halloween gift to you. Free downloadables. Downloadables, is that a word? Downloadables. Yeah, let me know if you have any problems with that, and maybe I can help you out with something. So I did cut out a bunch of these little ones. These are so cute. I can't wait to put them in the journal. And so I just had them sitting here, and I know they were showing through the big bucket I had here. All right, so Halloween out of the way. Garbage coming in. Oh, and I do have a whole bunch of trash. I don't even want to go down there, but maybe I should. In the underworld. The underworld below the table. Okay, we are going down, 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 down. I know I've taken you down here before. To the messy place. Oh my goodness. So the first bucket over there is chemicals. The second bucket is paint. This is what we're looking for, this collage box of trash, which is overflowing. I need to go through here and get rid of some of this stuff. And this bucket over here, got some Happy Mail things in there I need to journal with. And over here is my envelopes and stuff and my addresses. I'm sending out slow stitch mushrooms. I've sent out 5 today, 5 last week. And I think I have like 3 more to go. And people are sending me their address in my Happy Mail because my Instagram for some reason wasn't working. And then I've got a, don't push my hand, TT. I've got a box down here, and that stuff's going away. That's just some hankies of material. That'll be going in the material chest over there. And then something will go in that pink basket. And like I said, that's Happy Meal I'll journal with. I didn't want to mix it up with the trash, but, you know, sometimes things overflow. And over here, some things for Halloween that I was using in my Halloween journal, and Thrifty Thursday. And I don't even know what's back there. There's something back there. We're not even going to look over there. Focus, focus. Oh, and look at this box. I just got this box at Walmart. They were selling cookie mixes in here, I think it was. Cookie mixes to make the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween cookies. And of course, you get the box for free. They just throw them out. But there's Jack Skellington and Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, is it their 30th anniversary? Wow. But look at this. Oh, so much fun. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to cut those characters out and put them in my Halloween journal. So it's a mess down here. I've got lots to organize, but that's okay. Today we're taking a break. There's Miss Titi. Okay, going back up. Okay, this just popped out of nowhere. That looks like something I want to put into my, I think this one got squished. I found it at the bottom of the drawer one day. Oh yeah, it goes with this, doesn't it? Well, this is an advertisement from Philadelphia Flower Show, and this little thing goes with it. But I think it might need something more on a page before I put this down. Or it could go on here, like that. That looks good. Okay, get some paper. And we're just gonna trash. Just gonna do a little bit of trashing. And there are no rules to Trash Tuesday. It can be any day of the week. You can work in any kind of a journal. You can just randomly glue things down. You can have a plan. You can do journaling or not. Now, I don't usually do journaling in what I call my trashies, but I do put lots of trash into my journals when I'm journaling. Does that make sense? Sure. Box of stuff. All right, so let's start with this big giant trashy and get a big piece of trash and put it in here. So I'm going to be moving some things on some shelves around to make room for some other things. Organizing your craft space is a never-ending project. So this can become a journaling card, and it fits right in here. Do I want to, let's see, how much room do we have? Oh, we got lots of room. So it can even stick out like that much, it doesn't matter. And this is trash, excuse my reach. But you know, we need beautiful trash, so we're gonna round the corners there. And then we can put something on the back. We'll stick that there for now. What's on this side? This side has a little tuck. Sometimes I get very, very fussy with my trash. I've got, you know, I'll make die cuts with trash. See, these die cuts are all made with trash. Sometimes it'll be like a garden story, or we got Pillsbury Doughboy with some cookies and some paper weaving in the background. Got a tab on this one, a little garden thing I did here. And another garden thing. Sparkle Mod Podge. Or you can just glue things down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, look at this. This is from an old songbook. Can I fit this on a page? Now I'm pulling stuff out. Ooh, Idaho mashed potatoes. Look at that. We can put that right up there. And then you can either cut this or put a strip of something down here. Just been so busy, so busy. Sort of got behind and everything. But there's no pressure when you journal. No pressure, no pressure. I know. I look at people's beautiful studios. I'm like, oh, that's a lovely space. Is she back again? Lovely space to work in, but I think I'm just happiest when I've just got a pile of mess here to play with. Just a pile of mess to play with, not looking for anything fancy or beautiful. I do have a bunch of things, you know, that I like to look at in this room. I've got my cabinet of curiosities that I should probably share with you for Halloween, because it's sort of Halloweenish in that it has bones and skeletons and rocks and seashells. A lot of nature stuff in there. I could probably come back and color this too. I got some learning journal stuff I want to do. I know I always talk about all the stuff, but it does get done. And when I talk about it, it helps me remember all the things I want to journal about. Mr. Possum is talking about taking Mr. Flat Stanley up to Salem, Massachusetts for an adventure. Oh, we did take Stanley on an adventure, yeah, and I got a journal about that too. You might have caught a glimpse of that at the end of one of my videos with the carousel. Oh, and I was talking about the flea market to somebody the other day too, and I was just like, you know, I bought all that paper at the flea market, but, you know, I just feel like, you know, you're taking stuff that other people are, you know, they don't want or they don't need anymore, and you're giving it a new home, you're giving it new life. And, you know, this might be stuff that would eventually get thrown out or just sit around until somebody, yeah, until it gets like ruined because, oh, look at this envelope. Ooh, that is a nice envelope. Yes, it is. I'm going to save this one for something. Okay, I'm not here to talk about my trash. I'm here to put some of it into the journal. I know. What are you going to do? No rules, no rules, no worries, no pressure. Just save some colorful things and put them in your journal. Yeah, so I was talking about the flea market and, you know, just bringing home things that might otherwise wind up in the trash. And I know that paper, I mean, if it hung around much longer in those buckets, you know, they just would have gotten damp or rained on and had to get thrown out. Some of them are already getting in bad shape. I tried not to pick the ones that might look like they got would get moldy. So this is just an old calendar. I bought this a few years ago at a yard sale. And I thought since these were bees, I would put a flower down here. Just like that. This is starting to be a pattern here, people. I put that witch sign on the door. And I didn't do it for the cat. But somehow she thinks now that that is her little doorbell. Not a doorbell, what would you call it? Her little mechanism by which she has taught me how to open the door when she bangs on it. Yeah, so she bangs on that little thing on the door, and that means open the door. I want to go in, I want to go out, I want to go in, I want to go out, I want to go in, I want to go out. Well, I thought maybe if I sat down, at least did a few minutes of trashy journaling. Oh, I could have made this a pocket. That's all right. I could put a pocket on this side. I started throwing things all over the floor. Then, at least, I might be incentivized to put some of this stuff away. Oh, I just go through and things make you laugh. That's what it's all about. Ooh, this space looks ripe to do something on. Well, even if I don't get a lot accomplished, at least I'll be going through that box and seeing what was in there. And there's a lot of things in here that aren't like really trash, but scraps and bits of things that I wanted, you know, that I saved to put into journals. And I don't know why this paper is in there, but It is, oh, you know what? Look what I just found. Worker honeybees must visit 2 million flowers to make 1 pound of honey. Can I fit this on here? Because these are bees. I don't want to cover, see, that could have gone in a pocket there. Worker bees, I don't want to cover the flowers. I don't want to cover that. That has nothing to do with mashed potatoes, and that is okay. Okay. Back to this page. I thought maybe I would put a pink flower on this page. I think this is some scrapbook paper I got at the flea market that I was cutting up for something. And I just decided to put the scrap into this box. Put some flowers there. Love that. Well, I did do some things in this one, right? The True Trashy, just a bunch of junk. You know me, once I start doing this, this can go on for hours. Okay, just looking for some papers for backgrounds. This is really pretty. I think this is from, oh, that is really pretty there. Hobby Lobby. That is really pretty. Let's find a place for that. I'll put that blue strip on this side, which is a brown envelope. I made into a pocket, and I glued down those really pretty flowers there. I'm going to do something around there that I don't usually do. But before I do that, I thought I would do something else. Enoch Smith Woods did a statue of Nathan Hale. And Nathan Hale is going to go on this page. Right there. Now this is very shiny. Let me get the double-sided tape. Okay, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this acrylic paint. This is light blue permanent. And paint around this picture here. I'm using this color because it was under the table. No particular reason, although it looks like it'll kind of go with that over there. Now, in my other book, I did paint, I painted the artichoke because it was on the paper bag that I put in the journal, and it just shouted out it needed to be painted, so I did that. And I just thought I would put a little paint around this frame here. Maybe I need paper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, and while this is drying, I'm going to make some piles all over the floor. Sort out the things in that box a little bit. And so I'll come back on this and probably do some mark making tomorrow. Maybe doodle on it. And then Mr. Possum walks in and he sees piles all over the place. And I'm like, I'm cleaning. He goes, okay. And I can leave it like that for days. And he'll come back and I'll be, oh, I'm cleaning. Don't mind the mess. And it will probably go on for days. That really brings out the peachy colors, doesn't it? Putting that blue around. You know, we got to do our best work in our trashies. Oh, you know what? Somebody had a really good idea the other day. Oh, who was it? And they used their gel plate as their little palette. And then whatever paint is left on there. Was that Janet Nash? I don't know. Whoever it was. You know, the brain, she's broke right now. And I have to remember that. I'm going to get a little gel plate and put it here on the table as soon as I clean this mess up. And use that for my paint palette. There. Oh, I love it. I actually love it. Okay, so this will dry. And then I'll doodle on it. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be it for today. So just want to thank you for coming along, for just a little bit of throwing things around, a little bit of play in my trashy, and in a couple of days we'll be doing some Halloween October journaling. So don't forget to download your Honeydew Halloween ephemera free on my Google Drive. Thanks for coming along today, and happy trashy journaling. Bye bye.